And in political matters, the road to Nigeria's 2027 general election is already eating up, with the African Democratic Congress ADC, once a fringe political player, emerging as the adopted platform for a powerful opposition coalition. However, internal divisions threaten to undermine the momentum as a faction within the party contends that the coalition was constituted in violation of due process. Allegations of illegality, internal power struggles, and fears of a party hijack have fueling tensions, putting the coalition's future at risk shortly after its official launch. Now, TV36's Victoria Konde has the full story.
The African Democratic Congress (ADC), established in 2005, was founded as a reformist alternative in Nigeria's political space, aiming to provide issue-based, people-centered governance. For over a decade, the party maintained a relatively quiet national profile until 2018, when former President Olusegun Obasanjo's Coalition for Nigerian Movement (CNM) merged with it. That moment briefly elevated the party's relevance, but electoral success still remained elusive. The ADC has now found itself in the national spotlight once again. At a strategic meeting in Abuja, opposition heavyweights including Atiku Abubakar, Peter Obi, Nasir El-Rufai, Rotimi Amechi and David Mark formally adopted the ADC as the interim vehicle for a grand coalition ahead of the 2027 general elections. The idea is to use the ADC's existing structure while a new party, the All Democratic Alliance (ADA), undergoes registration with INEC.
It is on record that within 2 years of the current administration coming to power, it has hijacked all democratic institutions and sent our country on a creeping descent into total civilian dictatorship. The blatant destabilization and infiltration of all major opposition political parties is aimed at achieving only one objective: to enhance total state capture and leave Nigerians with no alternative options in 2027.
We hands together for the sake of our country. So at times I want to feel that the next thing will be, why don't we say ADC in Nigeria first? But Arise Nigeria and Share is great. Nigerians are yearning for change. Nigerians are yearning for coalition because they feel that they want all of you, everybody, to come together. If you're well-meaning and if you're for the country, come together.
But this move has not gone unchallenged. Factions within the ADC, particularly former party executives and members of the Board of Trustees, have kicked back, labeling the coalition adoption unconstitutional and procedurally flawed. They argue that the decision was made without proper consultation with the National Executive Committee or input from grassroots structures.
Can you enter a man's house through the back door and declare yourself the landlord? These yesterday's men who represent a bad chapter in Nigeria's past have bought bad markets from a man who represents a bad chapter in ADC's past. Nigerians have watched in amazement as this group of mostly geriatrics shopped around for a party to prosecute their chopping must continue ambition. This further cements the opinion most hold that political parties in Nigeria stand for nothing and will fall for anything. They have told us that they are fighting for the rights of ordinary Nigerians and that they are on a rescue mission. But what is confusing to the Nigerians they want to rescue is that these men, made up of a former vice president, former governors, ministers, and political office holders, are the same people who have presided over the affairs of this nation for the past 4 decades. We have absolutely nothing to show for their decades of leadership other than being seen as a nation divided by tribe and religion and thriving in mediocrity.
Dumebi Kachuku, the ADC's presidential candidate in the 2023 election, described the coalition effort as an attempted hijack by power-driven politicians and advised them to seek another platform if their goal is to advance self-serving interests, insisting that the ADC must remain true to its founding principles and not become a pawn in elite political maneuvering.
Nigerians have never asked for much other than a leadership that truly cares. You have failed us and stand rejected by us. If you seek to be a part of the ADC, do the proper thing and come through the front door. We are a party of decent and well-behaved people.
This internal division is now threatening to unravel what was supposed to be a united opposition front. While coalition leaders defend the move as a practical step towards 2027, the centers within the party warn of legal action and possible fragmentation. Victoria Akonde, TV360 News, Lagos.